From the runway straight to the Expresso kitchen, and no stranger to our studio, of course, Grace Stevens from Cupcakes by Design. Grace, very, very nice to have you back with us. And congratulations, she just had a new baby as well, 4 weeks ago. Yes. Oh, love it, the baby boy.
Yes.
Oh, you are so blessed. She has the most beautiful kids. But you know what? You've also recently launched, I don't know where you find the time for all of this, a brand new cake decorating book. Yes. Cake Decorating by Grace Stevens. And this is a great little gift, I think, for anybody going into the festive season, because, I mean, this is what you naturally would do, you know, making festive creations.
Absolutely, yes. It's got full of nice ideas for beginners, advanced, if you know a few things. So yes, I think making Christmas cakes is stunning. Also a lovely gift.
Indeed. Okay, cool. So we have 2 copies of Grace's cake decorating book to give away this morning. Going to give you those details in a sec. Firstly, Grace, what are we making? Because this stuff really scares me, to be honest.
We are going to be making this little elf from my book.
All right.
Because, you know, with load shedding, we need something that doesn't require electricity. Okay, so this little dude we're going to make to put it onto our cake.
All right.
And so we're going to use fondant and modelling paste.
So what do we need for something like this? I mean, if you are into your cake decorating, or if you want to try it out, what do we need first of all?
So we do need fondant, and then I add CMC powder to make modelling paste. But the recipe for that is in my book.
That's the nice thing. I mean, you can follow the step-by-step directions in the book, which is great. I won't say I'm going to give it a try because, you know, I can't even draw a little stick man, but right, so let's get into it. Where do we even start?
So we're going to start with his boots, okay?
With his boots.
So, because we start from the bottom up, okay? So I'm just going to make a little teardrop shape. So this is going to be the end that we're just going to put up to make those little pointy boots.
Make a little pointy shoe there.
Okay. So this obviously does take a little bit more time than we've got, Ewan, but, you know, I've got a few. So I've got a set of boots that I've made here. Okay. And I've made his legs, and they are just like sausages that I've just bent at halfway along. Okay. And I've put some strips of white fondant around just to give him those stripes.
Little details really goes a long way.
Legs, you know.
Okay.
So if you put a toothpick in him, that will secure him into the cake later on when you put him in. And I've put just a little bit of sponge over here, just to hold it while it's wet. Okay. So he doesn't drop down like that.
Look at that. Okay, cool. So that's the legs done, the legs part.
So there's his legs. And then this is going to be his body. So I'm just going to make another larger teardrop shape. Yes. You know, pretty much the same. And this is just out of some spruce green.
Perfect. So while you do that, I mentioned that we are giving away 2 copies of Grace's cake decorating book. All you need to do is SMS the keyword cake to 33728. That's cake to 33728. And you might be one of those lucky winners walking away with this fantastic book. I mean, I think it's filled with some great ideas in terms of what you can do for the festive season, and making awesome little gifts as well, like this little elf. He's a little elf, right?
He is a little elf.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
But cheeky elf. So I'm just going to cut a space to put his neck in.
So obviously you need a little bit of hardware as well. I mean, like into your little knives and cutters. Can you make do with what you have?
You know what? If you've got a sharp knife at home, some art pencil, some stuff, you know, you just use the base of that just to work. I prefer to use my fingers, a couple of toothpicks. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of, this is just flesh tone in there for his neck.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I've made one here already, and then I'm just going to use a little bit of.
So once again, you should just secure it with a toothpick.
I like to. You must always be careful who's going to have your elf and eat it. You don't want to impale anybody. You know. And then I'm just going to pop that one that I made already.
All right.
Okay. So I've made some arms and his little
hands as well.
Hands there too, which I'm going to stick onto the side of him there.
Oh, look at that.
And he doesn't have to hold a gift. You can like make a little scroll with the naughty list on it, and put the person who you're making the cake for, you can put his name on the naughty list for a little joke. That would be fun as well. So it's up to you exactly what you want to do with your elf. So there he is.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
So obviously next up is our face.
So we're going to do his face, and he's got cheeky little cheeks. And you know, the instructions are very clear on how to make him in my book.
Where can you get hold of the book? Is it in the bookstores at the moment?
And all good bookstores, as they say.
All good, as they say.
Yes, no. And online as well. You can also get it online as well.
Perfect. Can they check it out on your website, Cupcakes by Design?
Yes, they can. Yes.
So, okay, so just take us through there quickly for the face.
So I've just rolled a little teardrop shape.
Yeah.
And then I've just marked where his eyes are going to be. I'm going to put little black things in there for him for his eyes. Oh. And then I'm just going to pinch out his little cheeks because, you know, he's eaten a lot of mince pies.
I'm sure he has.
You know, he's got chubby cheeks.
You know what, you're making this all look so easy. Obviously, we can see that you've done this before. But for a novice, I mean, somebody that's trying out, what tips would you give in terms of going about, you know, cake decorating? You've got the book, you've got the steps. I mean, for the person actually.
It's just about practicing, and you have to be brave.
Yeah.
I think you just have to get in there and practice. There's lots of people around to give nice lessons, you know, so I think it's just about being brave.
Okay.
And trying your hand at it.
Experiments.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so
I've just put the back of my paintbrush in there and pulled it down to give him a little bit of, I think he's seen the naughty list.
He's seen the naughty.
And he's a bit surprised.
Yeah, so you can really give your elf all of the different emotions that you would like. But of course, that keyword is cake to 33728. We'll send you everything you need to know if you want to make this beautiful little elf. And you'll also go into the draw to win yourself one of 2 copies of Grace's cake decorating book here this morning, of which we are making this elf. But if you want to see just a couple of steps on how we got to our final elf, here's your chance.
Shape the boot, then shape the legs. Place the shoes onto legs. Shape the jacket, neck, collar, and put on top of the legs. Shape sleeves and hands, then put onto the jacket. Shape face, hat, ears, and gift box, and put together the elf. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword cake to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe on our Mobi site. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And there we go, that keyword once again, cake to 33728, and you could be making your very own elf and go into the draw to win yourself one of Grace's fantastic cake decorating books called Cake Decorating by Grace Stevens. Elfie, get in here quickly, I want to see. Look at that, we made you, buddy. We made you, look at that. Hey? Yeah? How do you feel?
It's almost exactly the same.
No, don't take it. Don't take it. Leave it. Leave it. Elfie, put it down. Put it down. Elfie, think. Ah, there he goes. There he goes.
On the naughty list.
Grace,
definitely.
thank you very, very much. Once again, congratulations on the baby boy. Yeah, very fun. We're looking forward to a festive season. That keyword once again, cake to 33728, and you can walk away with one of these fantastic cake decorating books. Go and explore in the kitchen a little bit when it comes to your little creatures and creations.
Yeah.
Love it. Grace, thank you very, very much. Well, right now, 15 days of Expresso Madness continues.